Hello, this is Lincoln Easley here. Today we're going to do the gun hack of the week. And this is where I'm taking a Remington 870 12 gauge shotgun and turning it into a crutch. I actually had an incident where I took a hard fall. I landed on my ankle and I thought I broke it, and I had to get to the hospital. And when I got home, I had to get myself to the hospital. Well, in order to do that, I needed a crutch. I didn't have a crutch available. So this is where I am actually taking my shotgun and making it into a crutch. First things first, we're going to check, make sure it's unloaded. Obviously unloaded. And this is a way that you can save your life. And in some cases, when you're out hunting and you're out in the middle of nowhere, you have no cell reception, you have to be your first responder. You have to save your own life because you cannot rely on somebody else to save your life. So, first things first, we're going to go over and we're going to just take a rag. So a t-shirt can work, anything can work for this. There's no wrong answer for this. It's going to go right over the shotgun just like that. Because you're going to want to have a way to have some kind of padding here. So that way when you're having a sock made, because you're just going to use ordinary socks, and then you're just going to bring that down just like that. There we go. So now that we have this, now we have to tie that off somehow. So I'm just going to take an ordinary rag just like we have right here. You're just going to tie it off. You want to get it nice and tight if you can help it. Obviously, you do not want to point the shotgun at yourself when you're doing this. Try to point it away to yourself, even if it's unloaded. It's a very good practice to get into because this is what's going to save your life, and you also need to still follow the same rules that you're going by. There, now we have it nice and stable. So that way we have that. It's going to be very uncomfortable having this against your shoulder. It's not that you can't. But what you can do is you're going to go through and you're going to make a nice pad for your shoulder. So that way when it's over your shoulder, it's going to be a little bit more comfortable. Because if you have to hike a couple miles in the backwoods, it's not going to feel all that comfortable. When you're trying to hike back and you have a shotgun butted up against your shoulder, you're going to be pretty sore when you get back. So you're just going to take a sock. I'm just going to go through and just go just like this. And these are all tools that you have while you're out in the middle of nowhere. Look at that nice pad right there. And then you're going to go through. Give yourself an additional pad, and now you're going to tie it off. So obviously I'm wearing a t-shirt here, but I'm going to go through and have an additional added padding here. I'm going to tie it off anyways. I'm going to do another tie off right here. And there we go. You have yourself a crutch made out of a shotgun. So otherwise, if you had to get around, you could actually use your shotgun, whether it's this arm or the other arm, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you're on a lean. It would be nice if it's higher up, but this is what you have. So we have our crutch. So that way if you have to get around, you can. So as you can tell, we have this that comes all the way down. You could actually use your sock to protect your shotgun. And there we go. So you've turned your shotgun into a crutch. You could do this with a rifle. You could do this with any kind of rifle, shotgun. You do the lever action. Uh, AR styles, when you're dealing with something that has a 16-inch barrel, it's going to be not as easy because you're going to have even further to lean. Not that it can't be done. I mean, you could do it, but it's going to be a little trickier to do because you kind of need that length. But when you're out hunting, when you're out doing your recreational shooting and you have to get back to your car, this will do the trick. So as you can tell, I can lean over here and I can walk. It can make a big difference for your survival. So this is the gun hack of the week. If anybody can take from this and use it for their survival, feel free to. All right, so I hope this information that I delivered out and given will help somebody, and this could be used because, like I said before, you are your own responder. You're the one that has to take the initiative to save your own life or has to get where you have to get, and sometimes you just don't have what you need. Even though what I had was not a life emergency, it was very handy being able to make the tool to engineer what I needed to make to get me to where I needed to go so that way I could get it all taken care of. Otherwise, be safe, happy shooting, and have a great day.